Welcome back to Silver Linings at Home. My name is Jennifer. I'm here today with you for 45 minutes of Barre. You're in the right place if you are new to Barre. If you're a beginner, well done for showing up and trying something new and challenging yourselves. You're also in the right place if you are pre or postnatal. There's going to be plenty of modifications and suitable exercises for you today. But don't worry, there's also lots of challenges for everyone else to really push ourselves if you are ready and feeling ready for that. So when you're ready, grab your items that you need. Now what you see behind me is what you need. So you need a mat or a towel for the floor and also a sturdy piece of furniture like a worktop or a desk or a chest of drawers, something to place your hand on when you come standing. And that's it, that's all you're gonna need. Prenatals, you might like to have a cushion or a towel just to support when we're stretching or at times when you're lying down. Grab your items and let's get going. So when you're ready, bring yourself into the center of your space. Bring those heels under your hips, toes facing forward, just hip distance apart with those feet. Just take a shake out of those arms and just arrive in your space. Nice. When you're ready, take a nice deep breath. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, roll them down and squeeze those shoulder blades together and down your back. Keep the breath going and just mobilize through those shoulders, just relieving straight away any stress that you might be carrying in those upper backs, shoulders and neck area. Just starting to get the circulation going there and realigning everything. Nice job. When you're ready, just incorporate those arms. Big circle with the arms as well. Keep going with the shoulders and those breaths. Nice. Now from there, if you want a little bit more, we're going to start to warm up our ankles as well. So just start to raise one heel and then the other, taking a little trot through the legs, bending the knees, just starting to increase that circulation through the bottom part of the body as well. Nice. Now if you can, start to roll those arms back and around the other way. Keep the breath going in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice job. Now, if this is enough, you stay like that, or you can start to pick up the pace, reverse those circles again, and start to trot with a little lift off the floor. A little push, push, push. Nice, light on those feet. Prenatals, keep going with the steps. Everybody else, you can join me in this little trot. Well done. 4. Keep breathing. 3. Nice. 2 more. Keep going. Just reverse the circles back again. Let's go push. Nice. Keep breathing. This should really start to increase your heart rate and just really start to prepare your body for what we're going to come into next. Well done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Shake out those arms and those legs, and then go ahead and bring your heels together and your toes apart. Sink deep into the legs, and then when you're ready, lift your hands, position the elbows nice and strongly in front of you. Go ahead and open the arms and the feet with the right foot stepping wide, then bring them back through center, other side. Push off the floor, open the arms, get nice and deep, really get low in the legs, push the knees back, lengthen the tailbone straight down to the floor, keep the chest lifted, shoulders over hips, and really bend deep into those legs. Nice job. 4 more like this. Let's go. Press wide and get deep. Then press through the floor and lift, out and in. 2 more, then we can pick up the pace. Open and draw it in. Nice, last one. Now prenatals, stay this speed. If you want, everybody else, you can start to take it quicker. Out and in, pushing through the floor. Now we're really warming up our thighs here. Keep that chest lifted, belly tight. Really press into those heels. Nice job, Silver Liners. Keep smiling, that'll help you too. In, out, well done. 4, 3, 2. Last one, well done. Stand tall, shake out those arms and legs. Those thighs should feel like you've done something already. When you're ready, come straight down to the floor. Roll down into your hands and knees position. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Go ahead from here, we're gonna take a cat to cow. So inhale, lift the crown of the head and the tailbone, arch the back. And then when you're ready, exhale, scoop the chin to chest, tailbone under, round out through the spine. Stretch across the shoulder blades. Prenatals, do that 1 more time. Everybody else, come to your flat back, tuck your toes, and lift your knees 1 inch off the floor. Hold belly to spine, and hold that position nice and strong and still. Prenatals, take that final cat to cow, and then come into your flat back position. Opposite hand to leg, reaches away from the body, lifts up, then lowers down. Now you keep the lower back still. Don't arch the back as you lift the leg. That body stays like a box. Shoulders and hips are square to the floor and they're nice and still. Prenatals, you stay there. These are your superhumans. breathing all the time, keeping hugging belly to spine. And we're gonna come back to this exercise at the end of class, so you remember this one if you can. Everybody else in that 4-point hover, stay strong, keep the belly tight, and then just start to bring the right knee into the chest and little pulses in. So lift the right toes off the floor and push that knee into your chest. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the left knee hovering. Now place that back down, left side. Start to draw the left knee into the chest. Squeeze, squeeze. Keep that right knee hovering off the floor. 8 more pulses in. Well done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Place both feet down. If you can, straight away without resting, step back to your full plank. Separate the feet, hip distance apart, and then come slowly down onto those forearms. So perfect 11 with the elbows. Push into the heels, and from here, draw the belly in, and then draw the elbows back towards your rib cage. Hold. Nice. Now if you can, stay like this and breathe. If you want more, we're gonna bend one knee then the other, just pushing into the heel every time you stretch the leg, keeping that body nice and still and strong, belly tight, head in line with the spine. Prenatals, keep going with those superhumans. Everybody else in this long line plank, really focus on those lower abs. Zip up through that pelvic floor, draw everything in and up. Well done, you've got it. Push those knees to the floor. Little taps. Nice, now can we finish strong? Can you take those legs a little quicker? Let's go. Right, left, push, push. Nice, silver liners, 8 more to go. You're almost there. You can do this, stay strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees. Everybody sit back. Hips to heels. Reach the hands forward. Find that child pose. Little sway side to side through the shoulders if that feels nice. And then when you're ready, roll up to seated on those heels. Open the arms. Interlace the fingers behind the lower back. Then stretch the arms and lift the pinkies. Really feel that nice chest stretch. If you want more, clasp the palms closer. Nice job, guys. Take a nice deep breath and then spin through those wrists as you spin the legs around as well. So coming seated, everybody's going to sit tall on their sit bones on their bottom. Nice lift through the chest, hands behind the thighs supporting. And then from there, I'd like you to scoop the tailbone under, tuck the tailbone under, find that nice scoop and C curve in the spine, and hold it here. So shoulders are almost as low as those knees in that nice scooped and tucked position, as if somebody's punched you in the stomach. You hold. Prenatals, you're gonna keep the hands behind the thighs there, supporting, breathing, keeping the belly nice and round. Take a rest if you need it. Everybody else, walk the feet together, then lift the heels off the floor. Then open the knees, but keep the heels and the toes connected. And then go ahead, if you can, let go with those arms. Bring them in front of the body and find that nice scooped position. So those knees are nice and wide and those heels are lifted. Just start to lift and lower the arms. Nice, now keep that scooped and tucked position through the belly. Keep that rounded out position through the spine. Really find that connection through the pelvic floor and that belly to spine all the time. Lift and lower, really challenging through the core, keeping the breath paired with your movement. Nice, now start to take it to the right then the left. To the right, lift to the left. So you're framing the knee, just turning the shoulders slightly. If this is enough, stay here. If you want more, you can start to lift the knee to the hands as they come up and then draw the toes back together. Lift, lower down. Slight rotation through those shoulders. Keep the scoop and tuck through the belly. If you want more, take it quicker. Let's go. Right, left, side, side. Well done. Yes. Keep breathing, guys. You can do it, silver liners. 8 to go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Exhale. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Everybody sit tall. Place those hands on the floor behind your body. Separate the feet hip distance apart again. And then fingers face the body. Squeeze the elbows together. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the chest. Tuck the tailbone under and start to bend those elbows. Now your weight is in the heels of your hands. Nice. Really drop into the heels of the hands, shooting the elbows directly behind the body. Down and up. Beautiful. Prenatals, this is where you're going to stay. You can take it a little bit quicker when we do in a moment with a pulse, but you keep your bottom on the floor, you stay in this position. Everybody else, lift your bottom if you can. That's your advancement challenge option. Bend and push those arms, drive into the heels of the hands. Really warming up those triceps. Keep the belly tight Nice job. When you're ready, start to take a little quicker. Prenatals as well, but keep that bottom on the floor. Little push, little push. Nice, guys. You've got this. Stay strong. I know that warmth is really starting to come in the upper arms. That means it's working. Nice, guys. Keep breathing. 8 more just like this. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold it low. Squeeze the elbows together. Let's go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Well done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch those arms, lower those seats, and then sit nice and tall, comfortably on your bottom. Reach your hands up to the ceiling. Really open the chest, and then fold one elbow. Draw the fingertips between the shoulder blades behind you. Lift the chin in the chest. Draw that elbow back using the other fingertips, and find that nice release in the underarm. Go ahead when you're ready and swap sides. Keep the breath going. Nice job, guys. Well done. When you're ready, roll through those wrists again. We are coming up standing, and we're going to sweep our knees through, bringing those hands in front of us. Now, prenatals, you can take your puppy dog here, so lift the hips nice and high, reach the hands forward, find that lovely stretch in the underarm, and then you take your wide squat to stand. Everybody else come into that 4-point kneel, tuck the toes, lift the hips to your down dog, little pad through the heels right to left, really pushing the tailbone high, and then when you're ready, soften the knees, walk the hands back to the feet, and take that lovely slow roll up through the spine. Now your head comes up last. When you get to the top, roll the shoulders back and down and stand tall. Good job. Grab your surface or your chair, whatever you're using today for your bar, and bring it so that you can see me while you're standing, facing it. So heels come parallel, hip distance apart, and we're going to come facing your chair or your surface, both hands just lightly resting on it. Now from there, squeeze up through the legs, draw the belly to spine, think about your posture, really make it strong and lifted, and then just start to lift those heels off the floor. Now really squeeze up through the back of the legs, squeeze the bottom, draw the belly in and up, really focusing on that up action of that posture, lifting out through the crown of the head to your ceiling. Lift, lower, up, down. Nice job. Now silver liners, if you can, take it quicker. Let's go. Up, down, squeeze, squeeze. Now you're really going to start to feel these calves start to work and fire up and build warmth. Yes, well done. This is important, really warming up the arches of the feet as well. 8 more to go. Stay with me for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 counts. Hold the heels high. Squeeze even taller. Squeeze and lift through the body. Prenatals, stay like that. Everybody else, reach one arm forward, reach the other arm forward. Hold that balance. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands back to the bar, drop the heels. Left leg steps back away from your bar, and then bring your back knee to the floor. Keep the toes tucked under. Bring this right knee, this front knee into a 90-degree angle. Knee directly under that hip, and you've got that 90-degree angle. Hands resting on your surface, and then from here, you're gonna push evenly into both feet and lift 1 inch off the floor. Drop down, lift up. So that knee at the back stays at a hover. Your pelvis is pressing forward, and that back heel is high. Now really focus in your posture and your alignment here, keeping everything square, facing forward, hips and shoulders, nothing else moving. Just that slight, tiny little increment down and up. Yes, silver liners, you've got this. Stay low, push, lift, tiny movements, down and up. Nice, now when you're ready, if you can, hold it low, tuck the tailbone. Under, release, tuck under, release. Now that tuck of the tailbone, squeeze of that, and that tailbone comes under, really squeezing the bottom, tucking the tailbone forward, keeping low in those legs all the time, lifting through the pelvic floor, finding that action in the core as well, really drawing belly to spine. Stay low. 4 more. Let's go. 4, release. 3, release. Well done. Don't arch the back on that release. Come back to neutral. Now hold it in that neutral position. If you can, just lift and lower that front heel. Up and down. Stay low in the legs. Well done. Keep that back knee nice and close to the floor. Keep it at that 90-degree angle. You've got it, silver liners. Now hold the front heel high. Little drops down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch those legs. Stand tall. Shake them out. We're coming straight to the other side, so just stay where you are. This time, that right foot steps behind us, and then come all the way down to the floor. Now, keep the tuck of the back toes. Find that 90-degree angle in both knees. Rest the hands on the bar. When you're ready, press evenly through both feet and lift off the floor. Lift, lower down. Now that knee stays at a hover. Keep pressing the pelvis forward, chest nice and lifted, trying to keep nice and low, just off the floor. Yes, well done, Silverliners. I know this is tough right from the start, but you can do this, I promise you. Stay nice and low, well done, you've got it. 4 more to go, and then we add that tuck of our tailbone. Drop and lift, drop and lift, tiny drops. Nice, now hold it low, tuck the tailbone under, let's go. Tuck, release, tuck, release, stay low, really find that. You're gonna feel a stretch in that back thigh as well, that should feel nice. Yes, well done, tuck and release. 4 more to go, and then we're almost at the finish line. Well done, 4, release, stay low, release. 2 more, now come back to neutral, lift that front heel, up, lower down. Lift, stay low in the legs. I promise you can do this. I know you're telling yourself you can't, but don't do that. Stop that right now. Come on, you can do it. Lift, lower down. Nice job. Now if you can, hold the front heel high. 8 pulses. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand tall, shake out those legs. Incredible work. Now we're coming into our final little thigh set before we come down to the floor for some push-ups and a stretch. So bring those heels together, toes apart, facing your bar. And then when you're ready, lift the heels up, just as we did to begin with, but this time we're in that turnout position rather than parallel. So those thighs and those knees are turned out in a line with those toes. Nice, now from there, lift through the posture again, find that nice lift through the body, then bend the knees and send the knees nice and wide. Lengthening the tailbone, keeping the shoulders over the hips, press the knees back, drop an inch. Let's go. Drop, lift, drop, lift. So I'll show you front on so you can see that alignment. This big wide diamond shape in my legs, nice and low, pushing the knees back. Now you squeeze the bottom to draw those knees wider, wrapping them back, really opening through those hips. Nice job, well done. Down and up, 4 more like this. Let's go for 4, lift. 3, both hands on your bar. 2 more. Now hold it low, right to left with those hips. Just lift one hip, then the other. Stay nice and low in the legs. You might even start to shake or shudder a little bit as the challenge comes. Nice, stay low. Keep the belly tight. Stay low in that position. Don't come up. 8 more to go. 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4 counts, hold it still. Just hold. Prenatals hold. Both hands resting on that bar. Everybody else, maybe you can lift one hand overhead. Maybe you can lift the other. Maybe you can sink an inch through the legs. Hold. Find that shake. Find that burn. Find that challenge. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Stand tall. Shake out those legs. Well done. Get rid of your chair or your surface. You don't need it anymore. So we're going to come down to the floor for a quick set of push-ups, and then we'll stretch out our thighs, I promise. So come down into your 4-point kneel again, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Turn your fingers in towards each other. And from there, prenatals, you're going to modify your push-up. You're going to lower and lift away from the floor, keeping the hips high. Everybody else, if you want more, walk the knees back, squeeze them together, and then press the pelvis forward so you have a nice long line, head to knee. And then come onto the fleshy part of that knee by squeezing the heels as tight as you can to your bottom. Now lower down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Really push through the heels of your hands, keeping your body like a board. Now focus your eyes on one spot on your floor. Don't let the head drop. Keep it in line with the spine. Keep your body in that lovely long line. Don't let that hips drop or come up too high. Keep that body strong and still. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Now when you're ready, hold it low. Little pulses. Keep those heels nice and tight to the body. Keep the head in line with the spine. Belly is tight, squeezing every fiber. 8 more pulses here, Silverliners. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Sit back to your child pose. Reach the hands forward. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Well done. You did it. Nice, come up onto those knees. We're coming into our stretch. So come right up onto those knees and then take a step forward with the left foot. Press the pelvis forward, really find that stretch in the back hip flexor, squeezing your bottom. If you need to pad under that back knee, go ahead. or double over your mat. Use a cushion or a towel. If it's available, squeeze the heel in tight to the bottom. Press the pelvis forward, feeling that lovely stretch in the back thigh. You can take this stretch standing if you prefer, or lying down on your belly, not for my prenatals. Well done. Gently lower that back foot to the floor. Extend the front leg, flex the foot, and then push the bottom back and hinge forward. Feeling that stretch through the hamstring. Bringing the hands to the floor if you need for support. Take a nice deep breath there. Well done. Nice job. When you're ready, come back up onto those knees. We're going to swap sides. So right foot forward, press the pelvis forward, open the front body, length through that hip flexor if you can. Squeeze that back heel towards the body, padding under the knee as required. Well done, silver liners. Nice deep breath there. Gently lower the back foot and then extend the front leg, flex the foot, send the bottom back as you hinge forward. Nice deep breath there. Nice. If the hands come down to the floor, they need to come down for balance. Go ahead. Then push up when you're ready and come all the way down onto your bottom. Now we're coming into our glute work. So come onto that right hip, and then with that right foreshin, that shin, line it up along your mat, along the long edge of your mat. So that shin is parallel to the edge of your mat. And then I'd like you to bring the left knee behind the hip. So I want a nice long line from this knee right across the body, pushing that knee all the way behind you as much as you can. Bring the hands to frame the front knee, so you're turning the shoulders towards that knee, and then you're squeezing into this glute muscle in the left leg. So from there, I'd like you to squeeze the bottom and lift the toes off the floor, just a couple of inches, so that the knee stays lower than the toes. This is your seated pretzel. I'd like you to hinge as far forward as you need to. So if it's difficult for you to lift that back knee off the floor, you can come further forward to do that and to help, but I'd like you to try and stay as upright as possible. From there, lift the knee 1 inch, up, lower down, lift up, lower down. Beautiful. Just framing that front knee with the fingertips on the floor, a tiny lift and lower of that back knee. Now you're really going to feel that intense feeling right in that glute muscle. Tiny lifts and lower off the floor with that knee. Now really keep that long shape right through the front of the body, keeping that knee behind the hip if you can. Lift, lower down, lift up, lower down. Beautiful. If you can, hold it up there. Little pulses at the top. Keep the toe lifted. Keep the knee dialed down towards the floor. Nice. Now when you're ready, hold it there. Push the toe behind, behind. Little pokes back with that toe. So you're moving the whole shape behind, keeping the chest as lifted as possible. Push, push. Really keeping that length right down to that knee through the front body. Little pushes back. Well done. Squeeze the bottom. 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4 counts, keep going. Just flex the foot and drive the heel behind you. Push, 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 push. Really intense feeling right in that upper bottom area on that side glute. Well done. Little pushes, little pushes, little pushes. Nice job. 4, 3. Now hold it back there. Squeeze the heel in. Squeeze it up, squeeze it up, squeeze it up. Really tight squeeze of that heel to the bottom. Keep the knee off the floor. Keep the knee lower than the heel. Little squeeze. Really open that front body. Yes, 8 more there. Nice job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Sit tall. Rest that down. Give that bottom a pat, little rub. And then when you're ready, we're coming up onto our knees. And then from there, place that left hand to the floor and then extend the top leg. So you're now kneeling on your right foot, on your right knee, right toes long behind, right hand to the floor, left hand on your hip. This left leg is nice and long. Open the body into a nice long line to the side, and then when you're ready, we're going to start to lift and lower that leg. Now we're going to lift it up then halfway down. So not all the way to the floor, just that upper half portion of this movement. You're working between top and the middle, lowering it only halfway. Up, lower down, lift up, lower down. Beautiful. Really find that length in the legs, stretch it nice and long. Keep that belly supporting the spine. Beautiful softness through the kneeling arm, that leaning arm. Nice. Roll the top shoulder back. Nice job. Now when you're ready, little circles with that toe. Around, around. Belly tight. Yes, well done. Soften the elbow, really length through that side body. 8 more. Keep the leg lifted. Stretch. Reach, squeeze. Well done. Now, if you can, start to reverse your circle back the other way. Let's go. Press back, 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 back. 8 more to go. Keep that leg long and lifted. Keep the belly tight. Well done. 8, 7, 6, tiny circles. Well done. 4, 3, now flex the foot. Push the heel behind you. Let's go. Push, push. Really squeeze the bottom. Little pushes back with that heel. Keep the body as still as you can. Nice job. 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4 counts, hold it back. Now just start to kick that heel. If you want even more, reach that top hand overhead. Extend fully through the side body. Little pushes away with that heel. Push, squeeze, stretch, reach. Well done, silver liners. 8 more just like that. Let's go. Nice work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw those knees together. Come straight down onto that right hip. We're coming into our side plank. So line up the heels, the hips and the shoulders along the back of your mat this time. Elbow under shoulder, push out of it and lift the side waist away from the floor. Prenatals, this is your first modification. If you feel okay here, just push away from the floor, lift the side waist and hold. If you want more and you're feeling strong, you can lift the hips off the floor onto those knees and hold. Everybody else, stretch the legs, stacked or staggered, your choice. And then go ahead and lift into that side plank. Hand to the waist, and if you want a little bit more, reach that top hand to the ceiling. Maybe look up to those fingertips. From there, drop the shoulders, push out of the forearm, lift the side waist, start to pulse. Up, up. Lifting the hips away from the floor, reaching those fingertips up, keeping the head in line with the spine. Little pushes into that side waist. Strong length through the back of the body. 8 more, let's go. 8, 7, draw the belly in, squeeze those bottoms. Well done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips, hug the heels in, and then lift that hand up and over the side waist, stretching through the body to that side. Nice job. We're coming straight to the other side to repeat all 3 of those exercises, starting once again in our pretzel. So line this time that left shin up with the front of your mat. That nice long length of the front of the mat, line your shin up with it. Then turn your shoulders towards that left knee and bring that right knee behind the body. So let me turn a little so you can see my alignment better. So that right leg is now behind the body as much as possible. Point the toe, and then when you're ready, lift the toes a couple of inches off the floor, hinging forward over that knee as much as you need to. Now lift that back knee. Up, down, lift, lower. Now try to keep the knee lower than the toes. Remember that lovely long length through the front of the body. Really squeezing into that intense feeling in your bottom. Really making it work. Lift, lower, up, down. Tiny kiss of the knee to the floor. Nice. Now hold it up there. Little pulses up. Squeeze, squeeze. Find that squeeze of your glute muscle. Keep the knee behind. Keep the knee lower than the toes. Well done. 8 more. Nice job. 8, 7, 6, 5. Nice job. 4. Now hold it. Squeeze and point the toe. Push it back. Push, 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 push. Keep the chest lifted. Keep that length through the front body right to the knee. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Well done. 4. Keep going. Just flex the foot. Drive the heel behind you. Push, push. Lift that heel higher than the knee. Keep that nice long length through the front body. 8 more here. Well done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw it down. Sit nice and tall. Go ahead and bring those legs together. Come up onto those knees and then keep that left hand on the floor. You're coming into that kneeling position. So open the right shoulder to the ceiling, extend the right leg, open that front body, and when you're ready, lift the leg up to the top, then halfway down. Lift and lower. So those left toes are on the floor behind you. Soften through that left elbow. Keep the body in a nice long line. Remember, you're working in the top half of your range. So up to your fullest, then drop it halfway. Lift and lower. Belly tight. Yes, well done. Nice. Now when you're ready, hold it lifted. Little circles, the size of a tennis ball without moving the body. Around, around. Keep the belly tight. Keep the hips square and still. Nice job. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Get ready to reverse the circles. Back the other way. Let's go. Keep the leg lifted. Keep that lovely long line through the side waist. Pushing away from the floor. 8 more. Nice job. 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got it. Nice. Now hold it still. Flex the foot. Start to push. Back, back, back. Really squeeze the bottom. Keep the body still. Yes, drive that heel behind. Little squeezes of the bottom. 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4 counts, hold it back there and start to squeeze that heel. Push it, kick it, stretch it, reach it. If you want even more, reach that top hand overhead. Keep going, nice work. Push, 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 push. Silver liners, you have 8 more counts here. You can do it. Stay strong with me for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Draw those knees together. Come straight down onto your left side. So left forearm underneath that left shoulder. Heels line up with the back of your mat and your bottom and your shoulders, hand to the top waist. Now prenatals, if you want to, you stay like this, push away from the floor through that arm, lift the side waist and hold. If you feel strong, lift the hips off the floor, come onto those knees. Everybody else, if you want more, stretch the legs stacked or staggered, and then when you're ready, lift the hips, and if you can, reach that top hand. Start to pulse the hips up. Now really push into that forearm, lift the side waist, draw the belly to spine, keep the head in line, and keep breathing. Find your smile. Little push, push, push. Silver liners, 8 more to go. Really extend the legs fully through the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Scoop those heels in. Then reach up and over. Find that lovely side waist length. Nice job, silver liners. When you're ready, scoop those legs around to the front, and we're coming in to stretch our bottoms. So right foot up onto the left knee, then open the knee wide, flex the foot strongly. Hands behind, push into the floor, lift the bottom and shift it towards that bottom foot. From there, push out of the hands, really open the chest. As soon as you do that, you're gonna feel that glute stretch really start to lengthen out fibers. Take a nice deep breath there, a little sway side to side if it feels nice. And then when you're ready, shift your bottom back and then swap sides. Other foot comes up, flex the foot strongly, push into the hands, shift the bottom forward, then open the chest, really feeling that stretch through your bottom on that left side. Well done. Nice deep breath there. Nice job. When you're ready, come back, lower both feet to the floor. Prenatals, listen really carefully from this point forward. There's some specific exercises for you. Some of these are not safe, so listen really carefully, especially if you're prenatal. So everybody together, elbows on the floor underneath the shoulders, feet flat to the floor, hip distance apart. Nice. Now from here, my prenatals, walk your feet together and keep the left leg still as you extend the right leg along the floor. Lift it up, bend it in, and lower it down, other side. Keep the right leg still as you extend the left. Lift, bend, and lower. Now keep the lower back nice and long. Keep the belly tight, and always 1 foot to the floor. Everything else stays still. Keep breathing. Just take that nice rhythm, alternating right to left. Everybody else, lift one leg to tabletop. Lift the other leg to tabletop. Open the knees, then start to tap the toes. Now really push out of the forearms. Keep the belly nice and tight, and you're just switching right to left, moving the whole shape of the leg away from the body. So you're not bending the leg, that thigh is moving away, your belly is tight, tailbone long, push out of the forearms. Now everybody is lifting out of the chest, driving into those elbows, keeping that lower body nice and still and strong. Breathe, tap, push, tap. Nice job. When you're ready, hold the right leg high and move the whole shape. Up, lower, down. Lift, lower, down, like it's stuck in that position and you're just rocking your pelvis, lift and lower. Beautiful. Those legs are staying still and you're using your core to control this movement through the pelvis. Lift, lower, down. Lift, lower, down. Nice. Now when you're ready, hold it still and low. Start to switch the legs again. Right, left. Nice. Now we just had our right leg high. We're going to switch and have our left leg high this time. 4, nice. For 3. Well done. 2 more. Now when you're ready, left leg up, right leg down. Start to lift and lower. Drop, lift, lower. Now keep that pelvis nice and still. That whole control comes from your core. Keep the lower back long. Belly tight all the time. Well done. You're almost there. 4 more to go. Stay strong and still. Let's go. 4, push. 3, push. 2 more. When you're ready, start to switch those legs again, right to left. Let's go. Right, left, right, left. You've got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those legs down. Give them a little shake. And postnatals and beginners, you can lie onto your backs. Prenatals, come round and onto your sides, and then safely come up onto your knees. Now from here, you're going to take your kneeling hundreds. So sit nice and tall on those knees. Really lift through the body, contract everything to the midline and hold baby nice and tight. Give baby a nice tight hug there with your belly. Nice, now from there, reach the hands down the sides of the body. Keep the body still, squeeze your bottom and start to pump those arms. Now that challenge comes when you hold the body still against the arm movement. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. That's your rhythm, and I want you to hold the body still. You're challenging your pelvic stability and your spinal stability in this position. So really focus on your breath and focus on that challenge. Well done, prenatals. Everybody else, lie all the way down, feet flat to the floor, hands behind the head, interlace the fingers at the nape of the neck, elbows come wide in your peripheral vision. When you're ready, exhale, start to curl. Lift, lower down, up, lower down. Nice, now those elbows stay wide, your chin stays off the chest, and you push the shoulder blades down into the floor. Nice, keep breathing. Rise and fall. Nice job. When you're ready, hold it lifted, little pulses at the top. Tiny lift, tiny lift. Gazing through those thighs. Nice job. If this is enough, stay there, or lift one leg to tabletop, then the other. Glue the legs together, looking through those thighs again, keeping the elbows wide, belly to spine, little pulses up. Nice job. 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4 counts, if you can. Hold the head still and start to tap one toe, then the other. Nice, now we're back to our toe taps, but this time our head is off the floor. So you're gonna feel the front of the abs really fire up. Keep the elbows wide, head heavy in the hands. Nice, if this is enough, stay here, or start to rotate the shoulders. Opposite shoulder comes across to the knee. Keep the elbows wide, find the rotation through the body, keeping anchored through those hips. Keep those legs going and moving, well done. Keep breathing, silver liners. We're gonna challenge with an extra advancement in a minute. 4, nice job for 3. Well done. If you can, keep going. Just start to stretch the legs, left to right, side to side. Beautiful. Extend the legs long and low as you can for more challenge. Nice job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, now legs back together, head back to center. Extend the legs as fully as you can. Reach the hands down beside the body. Really reach forward, up onto those shoulder blade tips, start to pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale. We're joining our prenatals here. So our members who are holding that baby in their belly, nice and strong arm pumps. Keep that body nice and still. Postnatals and beginners, lift onto those shoulder blade tips. 8 more here. 8, 7, go lower with the legs for more challenge or lift them higher for less. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the head, hug the knees in. Prenatals, well done. You're coming into your superhumans, so come onto those hands and knees again. Remember the superhumans that we took at the start of class. Opposite hand to leg, lifts up and lowers down. Belly to spine, keep the back nice and straight and flat. And breathe. Nice, that's for my prenatals. That's your final exercise today, prenatals, so make it count. Breathe into it. Everybody else, coming onto those backs. Head down, hands down, feet flat to the floor, hip distance apart. From there, draw your belly to spine, relax the face, and draw the shoulder blades down the back. Now lift the hips. Squeeze the bottom as you lift the hips, then drop it back to the floor with control, push the knees away. Nice, lift, lower down. Find those hamstrings, find those glutes. Nice job. Now when you're ready, hold the hips high, little pulses. Really squeeze the bottom. Find the inner thighs as well. Reach the knees away. Push into the heels. 8 more like this. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5. If you want even more, lift and hold the hips high, lift the heels as well. Come onto those toes. Little pushes up through the hips. Little squeezes at the top. Find those inner thighs, find those bottoms. Well done. 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4 counts, hold the hips high. Start to squeeze the inner thighs together, 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 together. Beautiful. Keep the hips, heels nice and high. Keep the hips level. Little squeezes of the bottom and those inner thighs to the midline. Silver liners, this is it. Last 8 counts of class. Stay strong. Well done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Drop the bottom. Draw the knees into the chest and breathe. Prenatals, you can come into your child pose. Everybody who's on their backs, place your hands on your knees, roll the knees out and around nice and wide, and then back and around the other way. Just relax the face and the head, neck, and shoulders to your floor, and take a nice deep breath. Well done. Nice job, guys. Prenatals, you can come into your 4-point kneel and take a cat to cow and then spin your legs around and come seated. Everybody who's on the floor with me, one foot to the floor. So bring that left foot down to the floor, draw the right knee into your chest. Extend the right leg up to the ceiling, roll through the ankle, one way then the other, then flex the foot, push the heel up, then draw the leg in. Now feel free to extend the left leg along the floor. I want you to focus on pushing the bottom down, your tailbone down to the floor as you draw that nice straight leg towards the chest. Keep the head, neck, and shoulders relaxed. Nice deep breath there. Breathe. Prenatals, when you finish with that cat to cow, spin the legs around, come seated, and bring that left foot into the groin and sit nice and tall. Hinge forward, find your stretch in your hamstring. If you need to open that leg slightly wider to accommodate bump, go ahead. Just hinging forward, finding that hamstring stretch. From there, everybody who's on their backs, cross the right leg on top of the left thigh, and then go ahead and draw the left thigh in. This is your glute stretch again, this time on your back. Prenatals, you can come into your glute stretch again, a seated figure of 4 as we did earlier. So cross that right foot on top of the left thigh and then push into the hands, really opening the chest. Everybody flex the foot strongly, open the knee wide. Nice job. When you're ready, just gently let go and swap sides. Prenatals, come to that seated position with your left leg bent in and your right leg straight, or the other side, whichever you didn't do. Everybody else, right foot to the floor or stretched long. Draw that left knee into the shoulder, squeeze it tight, and then extend it to the ceiling. Roll through the ankle, one way then the other. Flex the foot strongly, push the heel up, stretch the leg. Keep the bottom on the floor as you draw that leg towards you. Relaxing through the upper body. Just breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice job. When you're ready, gently soften that leg, cross it on top of the other leg and draw it in. Prenatals, come into that seated figure of 4 again. Everybody opening the knee wide to the side, flexing the foot strongly. Push out of the forearms, push out of the hands, prenatals, and everybody on their backs, push your bottom down as you draw the leg in. Nice job, guys. Well done. When you're ready, everybody on their backs, let go of that stretch, draw the knees in, and then rock and roll a couple of times to come up and seated, nice and lifted onto your mats to join our prenatal members. So everybody sitting tall, cross legs if that feels nice. Reach the arms nice and wide, really open the chest and the heart to the ceiling, and then cross that left hand in front of the chest. Lock it in, drop the shoulder down and look over to the left side. When you're ready, open the arms wide again and do the same on the other side. So swing that right hand across, nice straight arm, drop the shoulder down and lock that arm in with the other. Nice job, guys. Well done. Open the arms again, and this time bring them all the way behind the back. Interlace the fingers just as we did earlier for our chest stretch. Stretch the arms, lift the pinkies, squeeze the palms together for a bit more. Stretch. Nice job. And then when you're ready, release those hands. Bring your hands in front of the body, interlace the fingers, scoop through the belly, round out through the spine, drop the chin to the chest, and spread the shoulder blades. Really try and draw the fingertips apart, squeezing across the back and the upper shoulders. Nice. When you're ready, sit tall, shake out those arms again, and then bring your right hand to the floor. Left hand can reach up towards your ceiling. Now, prenatals, you can stay there like that. Everybody else, bring that elbow down and reach overhead, looking under the arm, up to your ceiling. Find that lovely sideways stretch. Nice job. Come up through center and go ahead and repeat the other side. So that left hand to the floor. Prenatals, lift that right hand up, lifting up through the crown of the head, through the side waist. Everybody else, you can bring that elbow down, reaching up and over and looking under the arm to your ceiling. Nice deep breath there, guys. Well done. Keeping both sit bones down. When you're ready, sweep that arm back up and then bring your hands in front of you. Sweep the knees through into that 4-point kneel again. Take another cat to cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the crown of the head and the tailbone. Really let the ribs open and stretch through the abs. And exhale, scoop and tuck under, chin to chest, tailbone under the spine. Really stretch across the shoulder blades, spreading them out. Come to your flat back. Then tuck the toes. Prenatals, you come into your puppy dog, reach the hands forward, lift the hips, and then your wide squat to stand. Everybody else tuck the toes, lift to your down dog. Really push the hips high, little pedal through the heels once again, right to left. Lifting your bottom as high as you can, stretching through the hamstrings again,
And then when you're ready, soften the knees, walk your hands back. From here, deep bend the knees, slowly, slowly, slowly restack the spine one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. When you get to the top, roll the shoulders back and down and stand tall. Guys, take a big deep breath with me. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, drop them down. You nailed it today, guys. Silver liners, well done. So good to have you here. I hope you feel wonderful, and I hope you have a rest of the day that is filled with joy and pleasure. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.